This is episode 23 of my special series, The Entrepreneur Alphabet. I created this series so you can better understand what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur and therefore make sure you stop being the bottleneck in your business. I share practical A to Z insights across 26 short episodes. Yes, 26, like the number of letters in the alphabet, and we are getting close to the end. Today, we cover the letter W for work-life balance, an important but often very neglected topic among entrepreneurs. This show is designed for you. Please send me your questions about entrepreneurial topics you'd like me to cover in the future. The best way to reach out to me is by email, contact@laurentnotin.com or on LinkedIn. In episode 8, H for Health, I talked about a podcast guest of mine who was ready to give his business for free to anyone who would be willing to take it because he burned out. Is it what you want? Work, work, work. Busy, busy, busy is the entrepreneur's daily life. Weekdays, weekends, at night, 24/7. As an entrepreneur, your work and business are at the forefront of your mind at all times. The demands of starting and running a successful company can suck all your attention, leaving little time for other areas of life. As Paul Baker, the founder of St. Pierre Group, who successfully exited his business in October 2022, said, "When you're in the eye of the storm, you're forging, you're pioneering, you just crack on, and sometimes you don't stop to look at the collateral damage you're creating around you by not being there, not being at home, not being with your family." End of quote. You can find the whole interview on Interviews Cracking the Entrepreneurship Code, episode 46. I know many entrepreneurs who neglect their family, their health, and their life. Is it worth it though? Imagine it's your last day on earth. What's a legacy you'd like to leave behind you? I certainly don't want to look at a life spent working. You need to learn that despite finding it counterintuitive, maintaining a work-life balance is actually crucial not only for your well-being but also for the success of your business. Work-life balance refers to the ability to balance the demands of work and personal life. It's about finding a healthy equilibrium that allows you to meet both your professional and personal responsibilities and limiting the sacrifices on both sides of the spectrum. Let me give you a few reasons why work-life balance is essential for entrepreneurs. As a start, you will avoid burnout and improve your mental health. I found data online claiming that 42% of entrepreneurs experienced burnout in 2021. This rate climbs to 62% for minority-owned businesses. Entrepreneurship is challenging and stressful, and working long hours without a break can lead to burnout. Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged and excessive stress. It can affect your physical health, mental health, and productivity, and it can lead to serious health problems if left unaddressed. I experienced one in 2014 after the worst 10 months of my professional career, and I wasn't an entrepreneur at that time. I did not know what it was until I read about it later. For months, I felt like I was physically present, but my mind wasn't. It's like I was flying in my own body. It's a difficult feeling to describe. Then I found CrossFit and everything changed. But that's a topic for another time. I burned out because not only I was miserable at work, but also I wasn't setting boundaries between my work and my personal life. So I didn't reserve time for rest, relaxation, and activities that would bring me joy, like being with my family, for instance. I did not have time away from work to help me recharge and get back to it with renewed energy and focus, which I absolutely needed at a time of immense challenges. Focusing on your work-life balance will also improve your productivity and creativity, which can be difficult to do when you're working all the time. Constantly focusing on work makes it difficult to think creatively and solve problems. You can't think clearly anymore. You can't elevate yourself. So, taking time away from work can help you approach problems from a fresh perspective and come up with innovative solutions. The best thing you can do when you can't think clearly anymore is to break the cycle. Stop working for a while. Go for a walk or take your spouse for dinner. Work will still be there waiting for you tomorrow, and the planet Earth won't stop rotating because you took a short time out for yourself. Another positive effect of work-life balance is that it will strengthen your personal relationships. Being an entrepreneur can be isolating, and it's easy to neglect personal relationships when you're focused on building a business. However, we are social animals, and therefore building relationships is essential for your well-being and happiness. So make sure you block time to spend with your loved ones. Otherwise, you will miss many moments that you may regret later anyway. Again, ask yourself the question, is it worth it? Next on my list of reasons, when you have a work-life balance, you're more likely to feel satisfied with your job and engaged in your work. I've met many entrepreneurs who've reached a point where they've lost motivation. The job isn't fun as it used to be. Feeling fulfilled and engaged in your work can help you stay motivated and committed to your business, which can lead to greater success in the long run. Now, seriously, imagine if you were an entrepreneur and you would wake up every morning not feeling motivated. And finally, a work-life balance can also improve your physical health. I know what I'm talking about. Since I started CrossFit 8 years ago, I'm the fittest version of myself every year. Do you know how good a feeling this is? When you have time to exercise, to eat healthy, to relax, you're more likely to maintain good physical health. In turn, it can help you avoid illness, increase your energy levels, and improve your ability to handle stress, a well-known fellow among entrepreneurs. There are many things you can do for achieving work-life balance as an entrepreneur. So let me give you some practical tips before I let you go. 1. Set clear boundaries between your work and personal life. Create specific work hours and stick to them, and avoid working outside of those hours. 2. Prioritize your tasks and focus on the essential ones first. I recommend using the important urgent matrix. 3. Take regular breaks throughout the day to rest, relax, and recharge. Consider taking a short walk, as I mentioned earlier, or doing a mindfulness exercise to help clear your mind. 4. Outsource or delegate tasks that are time-consuming or not in your area of expertise. This can free up time for you to focus on the essential aspects of your business and personal life. I suggest you listen to episode 22, You for Upgrade, where I talk a lot about letting go. 5. Schedule time for me activities, such as exercise, hobbies, and spending time with your family and friends. Treat this time as a non-negotiable and prioritize it just as you would any work task. And 6, use technology wisely. While technology can be helpful in running a business, it can also be a significant source of distraction. Set boundaries on when and how you use technology and consider using tools such as email filters or notifications to minimize distractions. I hope you now understand why work-life balance is absolutely critical for entrepreneurs. If you have difficulties with finding it, I suggest you contact me and we'll discuss about it. In the meantime, thank you for listening. Subscribe to my podcast now so you never miss any episode.